Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
His face, like he's not playing Gragas, okay? Like, it will be a Yasuo lock-in. And you'd have to imagine that that is going to the top lane in the hands of Chovy. Now, we've seen top Victor.
Towards Zeus if he messes these up.
Man. This is dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Young.G is already down here in the bottom lane. The flash, flag, and drag as Gumayusi gets over the little wall, but they have exhaust. And that should be enough damage as they hand the kill over to the Yuumi.
And critically, though, yeah, pretty unfortunate. As Young.G is hovering this lane, but Owner is here unbeknownst to Gen.G. They know now.
Oh, but Young.G could try to counter gank this one. Chovy playing it scared, but Young.G and Chovy don't want any piece of this. They do not want to fight against Meganar and Xin Zhao at level 5, okay? As he hits level 6 now, and Chovy's in a really unfortunate spot here. He will be the sacrifice and hand it over to Owner on the Xin Zhao.
Yeah, and he's just not even... And I think that plate gold is up.
Here we go. No flash available. Right into the open, loving arms of the Xin Zhao. Easiest kill you've ever seen.
I mean, you called it. We talk about it so much. First, because if you just are not in range to get shuffle ulted as Chovy.
Oh boy. This is not going well for him, is it? He's looking for a knock-up now as he will hit Quid, but the sun comes in at the same time. And by Quid, I mean Owner, of course.
That was a
He's actually going to be able to get away just for a moment. Zeus will hit him with the house. Again, not going to be fun to try to block that one.
Yeah, no, he flashes it here. Can they actually, maybe they wanted to wait and get the charge on the inner. I'm surprised they drop it here. It is going to be a lot of control and it will remove Chovy's turret, so he is just going to be a sitting duck. But could have given money to Zeri instead on the bottom side, but it's just too tempting of an offer to refuse here for Zeus, or rather for Owner, considering Zeus' control over the wave of the lane.
This game is out of control.
Yeah, I mean, this is this is the kind of game we expected in this series.
Nice little 2v2 on the bottom side. Zeri getting a lot of damage done. Wild Growth here onto Keria. He's barely going to go down. As you see that Yuumi picks up the kill with the Ignite. As
you know, Faker's at full health. He's not even worried about it in the slightest.
Yeah, flash available. So you see, even Zeus is able to just cheaply enter the enemy jungle and be extremely annoying here as well.
He knows that.
Just do all in and poke, but not so much against Zeus with red buff. As Owner's here. Owner's here again. Now it's 3v2 as Zeus just says, leave me to die, and Owner says, thankfully. He is not going to be helping out with that one.
The Ignite will maybe he's going fishing, but that's a reference I don't think anyone's going to get, except maybe you, I don't know.
Yeah, including me.
Anyone play Sonic Adventure, you know, Big the Cat?
Oh, I have played that. Next into here for Quid for a little bit more survivability. He's not really going to get online that fast. Also went for the Merc Treads. It's just not a good feel for him as T1. They're just pushing down the mid lane. They're like, yeah, sure. You want to fight? We can fight if you'd like to. I'm not sure about that. Faker goes very far deep by himself as now it looks like Gen.G is going to get that knock-up onto Owner as T1 maybe having a little bit too much fun. Gumayusi, though, is still alive, and the flash fails. So Guma going to pick up that free kill for himself. Zeus is also...
You know, in these upcoming fights around the Baron, is there any way you lock this guy down? I don't think so.
Faker getting very aggressive. He doesn't have his flash, but he has teammates.
He has Wild Growth.
Yeah, he's got Lulu. The damage comes through, but, you know, if anyone else is there, it's a risky trade.
Is trying to go for an inhibitor turret and gets picked. So otherwise, it is very dire. Like, you can't punish this.
Yeah. The other thing about this is that the only knockups that are available are Chovy himself and Young.G.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy trade. As we're looking at this trade, the Chaos Storm is getting a lot of value here. Zeus is just fighting in it. Doesn't seem to care. As now it's done, and Zeus says, well, I actually got to get out of here. Tries to hop the wall, has the blast plant. The flash over the wall comes in from Quid, and Quid will get the solo kill.
All right. See, these are the errors, right? Now Faker's caught. No flash.
Ooh, no shuffle either. Chovy's like, I wish I could join this fight, but will be able to eventually as the Zonias will be used. Faker will go down.
You give that one over to Chovy. Some desperately needed gold. Do like the off here because you have no way to get on top of this Zeri. You just got to get out, but they feel so desperate.
They're trying to take a fight against Keria. That's a lot used to get on top of the Lulu, and now here comes Zeus, who is incredibly fed again. He doesn't have a bar of any sort, but Gumayusi's right there. He's looking for the flank. He goes over the wall. He's really committing to this one now. As in goes Zeus, the flash in from Owner is going to select Quid as his target, and they will be able to at least get the victor. Everybody else does get out alive, but again, you know, desperate times call for desperate.
Get in. As Gen.G now just have to look for the steal.
Young-Jae is here, and he has a smite and a blast plant. See if they can get on top of him here, as he is going to get into the pin, immediately dies. Crescent guard as well, helping out on that one, as kind of baits in his teammates as well. Gumi,
unfortunately, because he was so dominated, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, one counter gank is all it took, and that's, you know, guys, that's part of the reason why we don't see too many like assassins or stuff like Yasuo. It's just because it can get risky. One false maneuver, one bad step, and you're probably going to lose. Against how clean all these LCK teams are, Owner was right there at the perfect time to get the counter gank off. That's really all it took.
Yeah. I mean, that was the winning moment, you know? And so it's awkward here for Gen.G to even try, like, for us to even like try to talk about what this comp could do, because it just failed so early. There is no backup plan. There's no plan B with this, even with some misplays from Faker and some overextensions. See if they make one more here. But all they have to do realistically is just wait for this cannon minion to slowly push down the inhibitor and then back out. Faker's pushing mid, prepping that wave to do the same, because they still have 70 seconds left on this buff.
Yeah. They can basically do whatever they want at this point. They're up about 10,000 gold, and they are in the base of Gen.G. Here comes the wave. Faker able to throw down the Sun Turret as well. And they have some pretty nice siege. I mean, it's not the best ever, but it's okay. Just with Faker, he's got some soldiers in there. He's being very annoying. Of course, the Baron buff helping out a lot on this, as they are looking to take their second inhibitor.
I think Gen.G, the players who are watching at home, the ones who couldn't be here tonight. But this game is the kind of drafting and shenanigans we expected, considering the scenario. And I guess we got both sides of this series. As Chovy follows.
He's going to get the ult here as well. Young-Jae gets absolutely demolished on his way there. Even had a Yumi as well. Not quite going to work out. Owner now with the Crescent Guard is happy to go into the two of these guys, except now he's taking a little bit too much damage with that Chaos Storm. Quid standing up to him, as now we've just gone full Fiesta here, as fights all over the map are happening. Teleport in the mid lane as T1 look to end this game.
They look to do exactly that. It's a very clean, like you said, kind of a one-and-done counter gank on the top side. The whole comp falls apart. The Yumi Lucian lane also fell behind early, and it's just that simple here for T1, as they can push wave after wave. Test again, you know?
Yeah.
It's like everything else is pretty good, but...
Okay, Ruler's trying to make a play. This is what they got to do. I mean, this comp can make plays. Unfortunately, they are a bit behind, as Chovy is just going to get immediately shrecked.
Just
that's
no
going to be
combo.
the Zeri who locks down Young-Jae as well. T1 going to be pushing in for the 2-0 rather victory tonight. Quid has to flash away, and Owner is looking to close this one out with potentially some help this time. Faker sweeps him up for another kill under his belt. They also get Quid, and that's going to be T1 now 8-0 in the LCK. Congratulations to them. Only one more to go before they win the entire round and have a 9-0, but we're not there yet. 8-0.